Hello and welcome to the show and a wrap-up of the 2013 ARB Australian Off-Road Racing Series. 4 big rounds, plenty of thrilling action and a spectacular debut year to what's proven to be an outstanding series. A combination of securing a selection of the country's iconic off-road races, providing competitors with top-class events, and ensuring a family-friendly atmosphere has resulted in this inaugural series ticking all the boxes. In the process, it rewarded organisers with huge fields and the fans with top-class off-road racing action.
The series itself has been fantastic as far as the friendships we've made and the families that come along, and we have a great time, and just really good atmosphere for us guys, and we've had a great time.
The whole series has done a sensational job. First year, fantastic support from the competitors. If we can keep this rolling, this series will just get bigger and bigger. We just got to keep the good events happening, and the people will keep coming.
The ARB series obviously is catering for what the majority of the competitors want. It's been supported hugely by big numbers at each event. Like the events, there hasn't been an event under 60 cars, which is, in this day and age, is awesome.
Born from the want to provide a competitive, yet safe, fair and enjoyable family-friendly series, the hard-working committee and sponsors very pleased with the outcome.
It's been fantastic. The competitors have jumped on board, shown fantastic support for the series, and of course with Nava and Coopers and ARB, showing an enormous amount of support. We're stoked. It's just been fantastic. The 4 rounds that we've been running in the ARB Off-Road Racing Series have all been amongst the top 5 events in the country for many years. The competitors have always supported them, and the events always put on a really good show for spectators and for the competitors.
Adding to the success of the series, the introduction of contingency prizes, thousands of dollars in value across a diverse range of goods and services. Competitors across the classes handsomely rewarded for their racing efforts.
The contingency's new in Australia, and we're going to see how good we can get that for 2014. We're going to work hard on it. It came in after round 1 this year, and we're going to explore how good we can make it. Very popular in the States, fairly new in Australia, but we'll work at it.
With such an exciting start, the future certainly looks bright for this well-planned and executed brand of off-road racing.
All the events have committed to come on board for a few more years, so we're really happy with that. It gives us an opportunity to plan, and we're going to just tweak the dates a bit and try and get a little bit more time in between the events so the competitors have more prep time. And that'll help me too.
For series naming rights sponsor ARB director and front-running racer Andy Brown, it's been a brilliant association.
All 4 clubs have been great to work with the series. You're always a bit tentative going into these things, but they've just ticked all the boxes, and we're just wrapped to be with them.
Stay with us. After the break, the opening rounds. Sea Lake in Victoria. Super fast salt flat runs. The massive 120 plus field putting on a brilliant show. Stick around. crews contesting the 2013 series, travelling to the 4 events, included crisscrossing the eastern seaboard, Victoria to New South Wales, up to Queensland, and then the finale, Millicent, South Australia. A massive field of well over 100 cars headed to the opening round. Adding to the excitement, this would be the 40th running of this iconic off-road event. For series organisers, competitors and sponsors, it could not have been a better start.
It's awesome. We've got a fantastic crowd here, 129 competitors coming to one of the best off-road races in Australia.
Absolutely fantastic, and as you can see by all the people that are here, there's a lot of support, a lot of families have come to watch. It's all come back to the grassroots racing, to the ARB series, bringing it back to the people, making it more affordable, more fun, very professional. It's been fantastic. Had lots of people commenting how good it is.
After 2 punishing days of hard-fought competition, round 1 of the ARB Australian Off-Road Racing Series, the NBL Sea Lake Mallee Rally, run and won. Valuable series points for the front-end racers, plenty of class battles up and down the start list. With the series well underway, round 2 saw another bumper entry list. 80 plus races making the trip to country New South Wales and the running of the ARB Griffith 400. Run on the private property, predominantly that of the Ryan family, these long-time off-road racing enthusiasts putting in a huge effort to host this round of the ARB series. Their commitment well appreciated by the off-road community.
It is a really, really good effort. We've got 85 plus cars. They do a really good job up here at the Ryans. They do a good job, and very, very good. And it's good to be back at Griffith. It's been a few years, and we're rapt to be back.
Matt, brother, it's navigating to Glen. He's done a marvellous job. A full credit goes out to Matt for the work he's put in for this event, and the Griffith Off-Road Club. They've done a great job. It's a pleasure to have a round of the ARB series on our property. Couldn't think of anything better, really.
It's got traditional fast flying stuff like Griffith always has, but it's quite tight and twisty up in the trees, so it really keeps you on your ball, and you can't stuff up anywhere really. You overshoot a corner, you're going to be in a tree, so you really got to take your time and pick your lines and not overcook it pretty much.
Two events down and two to go, the crew's heading north, Queensland border town Goondiwindi and the very famous Malapanya Run.
Helicopter in this section, we haven't seen it back in to the 832 with the fullback.
Further proof of just how popular this series has become, again a big field assembling for a crack at yet another of the country's iconic off-road events.
It's the toughest bit of country I've ever been over. You get a little bit brave, and then you nose dive into the next one, and it takes your braveness away, and you slow down again. So it's very, very challenging, but it's good fun.
Hot water holes out there that we've got to try and get through this year. But it's a very rough track, very technical track, not so much a horsepower track, but more a suspension track.
That's going to stop us, is it or not? Never that one.
5 demanding laps across 2 days. The Albans ARB Goondiwindi 400 living up to its reputation as one of the toughest events in the country. Stay with us. After the break, heaps more spectacular racing action to come. We head south to Millicent for the final round before crowning the series winners of the 2013 ARB Australian Off-Road Racing Series. The wide-open throttle runs of the Forest Pine brakes, massive air across some of the biggest jumps in the country, and the tight and technical quarry section, all there in the mix for the Teagle Excavations ARB Pines Enduro. The fourth and final round of the series, and a perfect event to close off this massive year of top-class off-road racing action.
It's a great event. It's one race where you can come and race wheel to wheel with all the cars, no dust, perfect conditions. A little bit of rain doesn't bother because it's loamy, sandy country. So no, it's good fun.
To be able to chase cars and get in nice and close with no dust, it just can't get any better. All the racing I've done, which is a few years, this is probably the best fun I've ever had this weekend.
Unique to this event, the super spectator-friendly quarry section that's used to link the course's plantation roads. Day one's prologue, top 10 shootout and dash for cash all run in full view of the very appreciative fans.
It's lucky that we've got the support of Teagles and the whole Teagle family actually to be able to unlock the gates, come in, do what we want to do, clean up and lock the gates as we leave. Pretty much have free run of the whole complex. We're extremely lucky to have that.
Outright title still up for grabs and several crews in with a shot, the race action would be absolutely flat out from the drop of the flag. just how successful this series has become. At the completion of a couple of huge days of racing, 3 new names made it to the top steps of the podium. Another very tough event and a fitting end to the series. After 4 very tough events and some super close racing, the 2013 series overall results would be very, very close. First outright decided by just 1 point. Second place on the podium, a tie between 2 crews, and the co-driver's third place spot also shared by 2 competitors. This again showing just how amazing this series has become. A fantastic way to end this debut season. Danny Brown and co-driver George Apted, deserving winners. Fast all season, pushing hard across the year and banking points at every opportunity.
All right, let's keep it tidy now.
Debuting a new machine, pro-light man Andrew McClelland and co-driver Murray Mott equal second place with Queenslander Dan Bonner. Bonner coming home strong with big results on the last 2 rounds. Tough luck for early series leader Glenn Owen after wins on the first 2 rounds, a second and it did not finish, dropping he and co-driver Matt Ryan to 3rd outright. Plenty of class battles across the 4 events, the ARB series attracting big numbers over the 8 classes. From production to extreme tin tops, sportsmen to pro buggies, the start list including some of the country's top runners. With preparations for the 2014 ARB Australian Off-Road Racing Series well underway, another brilliant year of top-class off-road racing is heading our way.